Oh my god. All right. God, it has been a minute. What's up, everybody? Jesus. I see you all kept yourselves busy. God. Oh, man. And see, you know what? I felt bad for missing last week. So you know what? I showed up a minute early this time. You're welcome. There you go. Actually, hold up. Sorry, I forgot to, gotta take that down. Can't have that yet. You know what has to happen. All right. What is up, everybody? I am very sorry for missing last week, but, you know, school. So, yeah, there you go. What's up, Shot Pack? What's up, Silent? What's up, Mason? What's up, Juan? What's up, Devastator? What's up, Icy? What's up, Max? How is everybody doing? How's your Fridays going? Also, thank you, Xavier and Spectre. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, man. What's up, True Assassin? What's up, Ben? What's up, Radar? Not well, because it's Saturday. Shut up. God, you British people and you're 6 hours ahead of everybody else. God. Stop it. Just be on normal time. Don't be... British time is bad. Be on U.S. time. God. All right. Oh, man. You gotta clip some Erica stuff for... Oh, God. Josh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine, man. Jesus. What's up, Owen? Stop time zoning. Exactly. Just, why can't we... you know what? I saw a clip where somebody was talking about this. Why don't we just all be on the same time zone? Surely nothing could go wrong with that, right? Right? We just... Everybody be on the same time zone. That wouldn't get confusing whatsoever. Again, with you hating on the British. Hey, I'm coming for the Texans as well. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate. I hate people from every country. Oh, man. All right, hold on. Let me pull up screen capture so you guys aren't just looking at a black screen. All right, cool. There you go. Now you can stare at a blanked out screen instead while we talk. I am not coming on Texans. No, that is not what's... No. It's 8:02. See, that's okay because you're in a U.S. time zone. That's all that matters. U.S. No. Mason, no. No. Stop it. No. You're in Iowa? Yikes. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. Oh, man. Kansas? Nice. You know what? Kansas? Not so bad.
Jacob Gulf City Novo has become a member. Hello, Chris.
What's up, Jacob? How are you doing, good sir? Thank you for being a member, man. Appreciate it. Oh, man. So, yeah, like I was saying, wanted to stream last week, but we were on a plane, so... excuse me. Not much I can do about that. But we're back, and thankfully there is actually...
Censored 1080 has become a member.
Hey, Censored, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Appreciate it. Yeah. We're back. We are finally back. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. So much so, probably not going to get through all of it. But you know what? That's all right. Because all that matters is that we have a good time doing it. Am I right? Did I chew gum so my ears didn't pop? No, actually, for me, just yawning works. Although even then, my ears don't really get, like, they don't, like, pop too much on planes anymore. I think because I've been taking them a lot more in the recent years. Hey, Judge, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, man. You're very close to Mexico. Oh God, yeah. No, I've been to Arizona one time, and like my skin literally dried out. I had to put on like I basically when I got home, I basically had to do the equivalent of filling a bathtub full of lotion and just drowning myself in it for like an hour. Harmon is streaming right now. Not surprised. He's actually live pretty regularly, I think. Why are you guys where did this meme of me being a queen start?
I'm classing.
Thank you, Butterboy, for the 2. Why don't ever say that again, please? Can we not make this a thing, please? Why would you ever say that? That's such a horrible term. Clussing. That, wow. Oh no, no. Where's Caden? He will be here in about I was gonna say an hour, but probably more like an hour and a half or so. He's at work right now. He's got those late shifts, you know. You already made it a thing. Well, thankfully, it's not like to be a thing. Everybody has to start saying it, which thankfully you guys would never do, right? You guys would never start.
Hail Queen Classy of you woo, goof she reigns.
Okay, see, here we go. Thank you for the 2 censored, but why? Why? Oh my god. Now it's becoming a thing because now you guys are all saying it. I don't. I took 1 week off, and this is what happens. God, love you guys. Oh man. What is with why are you spamming the painted? Where did this meme come from? Why am I a queen all of a sudden? I thought that was like not the point of. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do not. What is with you guys tonight? Are you guys okay? This is weird even for you. Oh man, whatever. I like it. I act like I don't, but I do like it. Juan, Jesus. All right. God, so because he started JC Gen. I have no idea what that is. Is that better? I mean, wheelchair symbol spam. Sure, go for it. I guess. I don't know. Oh man, everybody is on drugs right now. It feels like it. It really feels like it. We love you too. Stop calling me queen. Why? What? Okay. Whatever. Gonna take a sip of water. Hold on. Josh, why? No, Josh, don't say that. Why? Oh my God. Just do I have? You know what? I updated the soundboard, so now we have this. So now, if you guys start acting up, I'll just tell you to get out. Caden's gonna love hearing this. I mean, who knows? Maybe he's lurking right now and he knows, but you love that one. Yeah, no, I this is like my new favorite sound effect. Honestly, maybe it's a bit overused, but I love it. But what? You can't ban me. This is my stream. What are you, Light Shadow? What are you talking about? Oh man, excuse me. Sorry. Just down some Chick-fil-A. Also, Ben, if you're still here, were you the one who told me to watch the Back to the Future trilogy? Was that you? It was you? Okay. I just got finished watching the first one. Like, literally 5 minutes before stream started, I finished. Like, I went to the gym right when I got out around 7. And then I started watching the first one, and then I was just watching it.
Why a queen? Because I love messing with you. Also, Gamescom was a wet fart.
That is true, Censored. You do love messing with me. Thank you for the 5. Gamescom was a wet fart. Yeah, from what I've seen, I haven't really been watching it, but yeah, that from my understanding, yes, it has been a pretty wet fart. Oh yeah, prove it. How do I prove it? How do I prove that I've watched the first Back to the Future? Good deal, 2 more parts to go. Yeah, and also it's an amazing movie. God, it's so much better than I remember because I watched it one time like years ago, but now that I've watched it again, it's so good. It's so much better than I remember it being. It's just so fun. Show the receipts. You do know we have an emote for receipts, right, Juan? We literally have that. You don't have to use the emoji. We have members emotes. That is a receipt. Whatever. I make all those investments for you guys, and you don't even use them. God, I'm so ashamed. No, I'm kidding. You're new here. You have been around for months, Juan. Oh man, yeah. See there. Don't say receipt. Oh, see. What are you talking about? Oh my God. All right. So, how do I prove that I watched the first Back to the Future? We're all new. No, literally, I don't think a single new person is in here right now. If you are, welcome. But Clue will be a good movie. See, that's the thing. Back to the Future was a great movie. Clue will be a terrible movie. You're a new radar? Well, welcome. There you go. We got a new guy in here. Hey, look at this. It's the new guy. Hey, look at him. Did I watch it on streaming? I watched it on Netflix, actually, yes. Allie, you have been here for months. Oh, my God. All right. I mean, I guess I can pull up the... I don't know, because I don't know if it's going to... Well, I really shouldn't pull anything up because, you know, copyright and all that. What country did the terrorists come from in Back to the Future? I don't remember which country they were from, but I never heard that part, but I do remember that Dr. Brown, he offered to make them a bomb with their plutonium, and then he stole the plutonium, and that's why they showed up and killed him. But then they didn't actually kill him. At the end of the movie, it's revealed that he got Marty's note, and he was wearing a bulletproof vest, so he actually lived. There you go. There's your proof that I've watched it.
Light Shadow Onyx has become a member. Classy if you've seen the movie Quoted Coward.
Quoted. Thank you for being a member for 6 months, by the way. But Quoted. All right. What's a? I mean, when this baby hits 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious stuff. You know. I mean, that's the most famous one. And plus, I just gave you the entire synopsis of the beginning and end of the movie. When is Spec reviewing Concord? Speaking of which, speaking of Concord, so hold on. I would like to. This is actually a good transition into the first, or into the stream here, into like one of the more main parts. Is it gonna show up? Yeah. So if you look right here, oh dear. What's up, Dave? I am not.
I'm also convinced that any co-host of Jeffrey Keithley got that position by wearing knee pads. It's always an attractive, untalented and unfunny woman.
Thank you for the 5 cents. I mean, I think that's a bit of a stretch, but I mean, nah, Jeff just doesn't know how to be funny, you know? He doesn't know how to hire funny people. Then again, I guess I don't know how to be funny either, but whatever. The numbers, you know what they mean. Yeah, so as you can see, Concord's off to a roaring start. 660 player peak. Yeah. What I remember, isn't the definition of a dead game 1,000 players or less? So this game is quite literally dead on arrival. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Delta sent me something earlier. I'm going to pull up Hellblade. Not Hellblade. No. Hellblade. Hellblade 2. Hellblade 2 had a significantly higher all-time peak. Let's go again. What was it? Oh, yeah. Redfall. Remember that travesty that we streamed like 6 times? Yeah. Redfall had more than double the all-time peak of Concord. If Redfall...
Devastator 2000 has become a member.
Devastator, thank you for being a member for 16 months. God damn. Thank you, man. But yeah, so when Redfall has more than double the all-time peak of your game, you know you done messed up. Then again, that is putting it very lightly. Excuse me. In terms of Concord. This is bad. Guys, I'm not gonna... This is... This game's already gone, and it just came out. And also, hold on, I need to see... Because somebody was telling me... Where was it? So I don't have the proof for this. Maybe somebody can find it for me. But allegedly, Concord has 600 players on Steam and only like 400 on PlayStation. So literally adds up to like 1,000 in total. And the game just came out. So yeah, check memes. All right, hold on. A somewhat normal AI summary, all right? Viewers are commenting about on the stream's ownership. What? Okay, well, that's just when... Okay. Suggesting the streamer to drink ginger ale, asking questions about the stream, and talking about games shown at GameStop. All right, well, I guess that's one of the more normal AI summaries we've gotten, if not the most accurate, but, I mean, whatever. We knew it was DOA. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, though. Again, Hellblade 2 and Redfall beat this out. That is... And also, why are there still people playing Redfall? Why? What are you doing with your life? Why? Why would you do that to yourself? COD will destroy Concord. I mean, that's obvious. Yeah, that's not saying much. COD beta's next week. Yep, I pre-ordered.
Good job on seeing part 1. Now you have 2 more TAG.
I have 2 more to go. Yep, true. I'm probably going to watch part 2 and maybe even part 3 as well tomorrow. We'll see. Thank you for the 2, Ben. Look at the CSGO now. I mean, CSGO, you know, that's... I mean... You know, probably the most popular first-person shooter on the planet, at least in terms of player count. So, I mean, you already know how it is with CSGO. Hold on. By the way, people in the Discord, if you get any funny AI chat summaries, please post them in memes. We will read them. The funny thing is the new Valve game has more players than Concord, and the game isn't even a... Yeah, that's actually funny to think about. The new Valve game...
Check Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 XD.
Thank you for the 2, Devastator. Check Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. What do you mean check it? Oh, you mean like the... oh, dear God, hold on. You mean the Steam charts. Let's take a look. Oh my, it actually, wow. Honestly, that's more than I thought. Wow, so, yeah, congratulations, Concord. You've been beaten out by PvZ Garden Warfare 2. There you go. Because people are saying, oh, well, Concord it costs $40. You're comparing it to all these free-to-play games, whatever. There you go. This game, what did it cost, like $40 or $60? There you go. Garden Warfare 2 has more players right now. That is... Wowie. Wowie zowie. Watch some Gundam? No. Learned your lesson with Battlefield 2042. I think a lot of us learned a lot from that game. There's a lot to be learned from that. That's why you're holding off on pre-ordering BO6. Yeah, I mean, understandable, but at the same time, I know, even if BO6's multiplayer is trash, it's got round-based zombies, so I know I'm going to buy it for that either way. So I figured, why not, you know? Garden Warfare 2, you could get it cheap because it's old as hell. I'm talking about, like, when it released, though. Wasn't it 60 when it came out? You recommend some Clue meme? No, we are not. No. God. Oh, my God. Yeah, I got to figure out when I'm going to watch that. Where is it even available? Hold on. Clue movie. Wow, 85. Jeez, that's older than I thought. Where can I watch it? Pluto TV, Peacock. Actually. Oh, Prime. Oh no, you have to buy it on Prime. I mean, I'll probably just do that, honestly. All right, interesting. Now, see, hold on. I actually want to look at the Rotten Tomatoes real quick. See, this is how you know Rotten Tomatoes is corrupt. Impossible. How does this have... Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Excuse me. How does this have any more than a 1%? It couldn't. The game is too boring. It's impossible. There's no possible way that it could have such a high score, you know? It was 60, yeah. Okay, I thought so. Peak Cinema, I simply don't believe it. I will believe it when I see it. Although, I guess I won't believe it because, you know, even after I do see it, I know
Should
it's
we
still
class till Class C watches Glue?
You should not know, Butterboy. Thank you for the 2. No. Don't. Please don't do that. Okay. Anyway, so, yeah, Concord is, yeah. Wow. Would you say I'm clueless about the Clue movie? No, I am not clueless about the Clue movie because I know it's going to be bad. Because the board game is bad. It's boring. Therefore, automatically, the movie's going to be bad. No possible chance it could be good, you know? As the actor Doc Brown in it, okay. Does that mean something? Concord looks boring anyway. Yeah, no, it that's where the problem is. Like, it's you can't launch an Overwatch clone today and not be free to play and expect it to get anywhere, especially if you're like the most generic looking shooter out there. Give you back your mod powers. Delta, last time you had mod privileges, you almost started banning people. Like, you almost just started blind firing on people. So, no, you don't get your mod powers back. Absolutely not. Alright, cool. You did what was necessary. It wasn't necessary, though. It just wasn't. He's a good. No, don't call Delta a good boy. Don't say that. Don't say you're oh my god. You guys are, yeah. Literally 1984. This is no. This is not 1984 at all. No. Oh my god. Delta, will you be hopping in, by the way? For Democracy? Well, I would like to play Helldivers. Unfortunately, the devs don't seem to want me to. Yeah, or at least they don't want people to have fun with it, it would seem, anymore. This is literally 1984. Chat, is this 1984? It is not. Delta's not a boy, he's a frog. And that is true. He is a frog. Don't say Clue. Don't. Oh, see, this is where we start to have problems, guys. Because, no. Mm-mm. I was not alive in 1984. Put ones in the chat.
Boy One, Mexico, has become a member. Have you played Conflict Desert Storm?
I've never heard of that before, Juan. But thank you for being a member. I have never... No, and see... Will you guys... Alright, how about this? Will you guys stop with the Clue... What's up, Gennaro? Will you guys stop with the Clue stuff? With the Clue spam if I just watch the movie? If so, I'll literally watch it tomorrow. Do you promise to stop it if I watch the movie? Yes, you do? I have a feeling we're going to get some no's out of this as well. It is tomorrow? No, it's not. Stop with your inferior British time zone. Oh my god. Maybe. All right. So we've gotten a yes and a maybe. That's not promising. All right. Oh, man. You guys are ridiculous. All right. So, a couple things have happened since I was gone. So, obviously...
Lu2 Factions and Japan Studios got canned for Concord. This is worse of a backfire than the F-butt fumble.
Thank you, Edge Knight, for the 5. The Last of Us 2 Factions in Japan Studio got canned for Concord. Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy. They canned The Last of Us 2 Factions, but they didn't can Concord. Like, Sony saw Concord, and they were like, you know what? The most generic-looking team shooter ever, and it costs $40 when there's already a million other free-to-play ones on the market. You know what? That's going to sell 1 million copies. Excuse me. Let's buy out that studio. Let's put our name on that. Like, were they like? Is that really? I have a hard time believing human beings made that decision. They can Days Gone 2 as well. I mean, are people really upset about that though? Wasn't the first one not great? Worst game ever replaced it. I mean, maybe. Let me see here. Snort drugs. I'm not doing drugs and watching. I will watch the movie sober. Thank you very much. Bungie clearly saw potential. Somehow I mean, then again, you know, Bungie's run by the guy who said he couldn't pay his employees, and then he bought like 12 super expensive old cars. So I don't think Bungie's judgment is the best to be going off of. But yeah, so since I was gone, today it was today that the Avowed gameplay got shown, or was it yesterday? Whatever. I don't really care. Whatever. Avowed gameplay got shown. People are touring on it. Also, it turns out Avowed is going to be locked at 30 on Xbox, which absolutely sucks, and it is wild that we're coming up on 2025, and we still have brand new games dropping without a 60 FPS mode. At least give like an unlocked frame rate mode. Like, it's actually insane, and it's crazy because these guys went all in on marketing how powerful the Series X was, and then here we are. Pretty much all of their recent games have not had 60 FPS modes. Starfield just got one patched in after, months. Hellblade didn't have it. Avowed isn't going to have it. And I understand Avowed is being made in Unreal Engine 5, but I don't care. Like, just don't make it in Unreal Engine 5. Use Unreal Engine 4. It already looks great. And if you can't get
Classy clue you will goes boohoo drinking yoo-hoo.
DVD, what in God's name? Thank you for the 2, but what did I just listen to? Oh my God. 30+%. No.
Klutzy I found Sparking Zero Hate channel in Sug.
Thank you for the 2, Devastator. I'm gonna be honest though. I have no interest in Dragon Ball whatsoever. None. Honestly, I've never seen an episode, never played any games, never read the manga or anything. I'm gonna be real. I know literally nothing about Dragon Ball, except for that one English dub with the cops. If you guys know what I'm talking about, don't say L. Don't spam L. God, why? Because I haven't seen your favorite TV show. Please. Oh my God. You just made me spill water. Fantastic. And there's, you know what? If you're spamming L, there you go. I found an excuse to use it. Stop. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, Big Ellis Man had no childhood. I had a childhood with other anime that wasn't Dragon Ball. All right? Not everybody has to watch Dragon Ball to have a childhood. You live under a rock, no DBZ. No, I lived not Dragon Ball. Yeah. What anime did I watch? I watched it was mainly, I'm trying to think. It was mainly 2, Beyblade and Bakugan. Those were the 2 that I was really into when I was younger. Pokemon. Actually, I binged like the first season of Pokemon Indigo in like 7th grade. But besides that, I haven't really seen it. See, look, other people in the chat are saying it as well. They haven't seen Dragon Ball either. There you go. But is anybody with me? Did anybody else watch Beyblade or Bakugan? Please tell me. I know Bakugan is probably, like, I know that one flew under the radar a bit more. But God, dude, I was obsessed with that stuff when I was a kid. You didn't, Ben? All right. Well, I'm sorry to do this, man. But I mean, you know what time it is. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you know, it has to happen, man. Take a 10-second break. There you go. Beautiful. What about MKA? What does MKA stand for? Also, I watched a little bit of Lego Ninjago when I was younger as well. That was another thing. But no, I wasn't like super into it. I don't remember much about it. You watched it a lot? Okay, thank God I'm not the only one. Yo Ninjago. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Hey, see, can I get a W finally? I watched Ninjago. Doesn't that count for something? Hold on. Oh, yeah, Black Cobra. I think I remember this, actually. Hold on. Was this from a while ago? Oh, no. Okay, wow, it was from today. All right. Well, either way. Yeah. Now we're cooking. Yep, see? I changed my L to a W. See, there we go. See, you guys spam L without hearing the full story, you know? You spam L without knowing the truth. And see, now you know the truth. I am actually based. I did have a childhood. I did watch some good TV shows when I was younger. One W, many L's. You guys are impossible. Still in L. You guys are impossible to please. You are. You spammed M. There's a difference. What is the difference between an M and an L? Go ahead. Explain it to me. Because last I checked, you guys do it. You guys use both emotes. Oh, excuse me. For the same purpose, you know. Now you're insulting us. The WJ. I'm not. How? I'm not insulting you. I'm calling you out for insulting me. You judge me too harshly. M comes after L, so that makes it worse. So, okay, great. So it serves the same purpose, it's just worse. Fantastic. Alright. God, you guys. Thank you, Spec. Very cool. Alright. The M is for musky. Wait. What? Hey, what's up, Patches? The L is never wrong. The L is wrong though. In this case, this is an undeserved attack. This is undeserved. Negative L. I mean, wouldn't negative L just be a good thing? You know, right? I mean, it's the opposite. I don't know. It's fine that you haven't watched. See, thank you, Chaos. Thank you. It's okay that I haven't watched DBZ. Thank you. Finally, one person is okay with it. Mega L. Okay, we gotta get into things. All right. Who are we watching first, chat? We got some things. We got some things to take a look at. We got Crap Gamer. We've got Dreamcast Guy, Reforge, Harmon, and yeah. Actually, 2 Reforge. I think I might just cut this one out entirely, though. Yeah, you know what? We'll get rid of that one. All right. Decide, chat. You know what? Actually, I guess I should put up a poll, probably. You know what? Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me go over here. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Okay, no, never mind. Harmon last, please. I mean, you guys got to vote, you know? Who first? Not gonna lie, I kind of want to talk about Reforge, but it is up to you guys. It is ultimately up to you. There you go. Go to the polls, chat. Who will you pick? Okay, I was gonna say, wow, this is interesting. Actually, hold up. It's very close between. Okay, never mind. Harmon's pulling ahead. God, why are you guys like this? Why? You bet Harmon watched DBZ. I bet you're wrong. I bet you're a liar. And yeah, I doubt it. Somehow I doubt it. Because, I mean, he was probably too busy just playing NES or something. I don't know, man. Talk about Jimmy Neutron. You know what? How about this? We'll repoll it. Hold on. All right, Harmon won, but you know what? Let's repoll real quick between Harmon and Reforge. First.
To class 1 must Harmon.
Wait, hold on. No, Butterboy, thank you for the 2. But what is with you and making like the most cursed sentences ever? I don't get it. I don't understand. All right, whatever. There you go. All right. Hit the poll. Let's see. Now it's completely fair. Oh my god, it's dead. It's dead even. Holy. Oh wait, is Reforge actually gonna win? Hold on. Oh wait, this is close. There's 70 of you guys. Come on. Throw some votes up there. Oh my god, it's so close. Discord link. Are you not in? Hold on. I can drop the link. In a minute. Hold up. Oh my, is Reforge gonna win? It's really close. I think Reforge might end up winning. Alright, hold on. I will drop the link. If you want to join the Discord, just gotta become a member. One time, then you can cancel. I will not kick you out, don't worry. I will not be a dick about it. Let's do...
For your pain.
Hold on. Hey, thank you, PlayStation Gamer, for the 2. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, hold on. Copy link.
Klutzy check suggestions real quick guy are salty.
Check suggestions. Thank you for the 2. Alright, hold on. Is this what I think it is? Oh, no, is it? Hold on. Okay, no, never. I thought you said Gara was salty for a second. Alright, never mind then. Alright, cool. Looks like Reforge won. Thank God. We actually get to start off with somebody different this time. Beautiful. You'd love to see it. Excuse me. Alright, hold on. Let me drop the link. There you go. Alright, members Discord link is posted in the community section. Alright. Thank the maker. Yeah, Ben is ecstatic, to say the least. Oh, man. Repoll. We're not... Should we repoll again? Chat, type 1 if we should repoll again. Type 2 if we shouldn't. Ben's like, no. Everybody's saying no. Everybody's saying no. Oh my god. Alright, well... I think that answers the question. Well, we're not repolling it, chat. Sorry. Oh man, that was funny. Everybody, there was just a wall of 2s and no's immediately. Alright. We're doing Reforge first. So Astro posted this clip, Avowed bad. Now, apparently, this is not just about the frame rate. Now, if he complains about the frame rate, then he you know, not gonna lie, he's kind of based for that. But apparently, this goes far beyond just the frame rate. So we'll see what ends up happening here.
It's cause embryish. I'm naturally cringe.
That is true, Butterboy. Thank you for the 2. See, you finally spoke some facts. Thank you. Thank you for admitting the truth. All right. Let's see what he's got to say about Avowed.
He's frozen now.
It looks so bad.
Also, tell me if the audio is good.
I don't... Like, even their adorable chemistry can't save this presentation. Like, the art style and the setups, all of this looks great if it were like third person and fluid. But it's first person, it's not fluid, it's slow, it's plotting, the frames are...
I mean, there's literally going to be a third person mode. I don't... There's going to be a third person mode. So, what are you complaining about? Good, audio's good? Alright, cool. Cool. Watch import beg for Avowed. Maybe. Maybe. We shall see. I mean, if it's good enough, then sure. Yeah. Gameplay looks great, but it sucks it's going to release at 30 FPS. Can I full screen it? I mean, here's the problem, though. If I full screen it, it looks like this. You know? I guess, you know, what I can do is... Hold on. I can fix it. If I screen capture... I can, like, size it down just for this specifically. There you go. Alright. Is that good? The bitrate should catch up. I mean, this is just the quality of the Twitter. It's a Twitter clip, so you got to keep that in mind. Yeah, there you go. This is good. All right, cool. Why is the video so small? Twitter. That's why. Why am I using light mode in 2024? I don't have a Twitter account. I am not signed in or anything, so it's just like that. You know. I mean, look at the other. Hold on. Look at all my other tabs are dark mode, besides Twitter. You know. So. There you go. It is what it is sometimes. Obsidian games are always movement clunky. Yeah, I mean, it is a fair criticism to say it looks clunky. It definitely does look a little slow and clunky, but honestly, like, not in a way that is, like, super bad. You know? Like, it still looks fun to me. So, who knows? Hopefully it's good. Whoever invented light mode, send them to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, exactly. I like to flashbang chat. Honestly, I really want to get that thing set up where I can, like, hit the button and, like, have it actually, because I have the soundboard, you know. Yeah, there you go.
Wrong. Shut up, clock in and load
I have the soundboard, but I want to do the thing. I think Alex had it at one point, where you, like, hit a button and then it, like, puts visual effects on the screen. Only your YouTube is on dark mode. Yeah, see, you guys give me so much crap. Look at that. This guy just admitted only YouTube on dark mode. Everything else on light mode. See, that's not acceptable. No, how dare you be different? Hive mind with us, friend. Hive mind. Soundboards are so much fun. True.
The animations are jerky. The camera's all over the dadgum place. It doesn't look fun.
I always find it hilarious when he says dadgum. It immediately reminds me of Mater. Mater. Dadgum lightning. Oh, man.
It looks so stiff. Like, this is a guy that worked on the game, and he can't even make it look good. He's, like, awkward.
I mean, it does look good, though. It does look good. I disagree on that. Like, yeah, I mean, it looks a little jerky, but that doesn't mean it's not good, you know? Never do that again. What do you never do? What? The Tomater impression? What is he, a kid? Yeah, I mean, he's got the mentality of a child, that's for sure. Dadgum lightning. What? Never do this again? Why? Does it hit too close to home? Does it remind you of Texas, partner? Tomater's coming to Texas. Yeehaw.
Moving around the room, slow turning the camera to find the enemies. It's terrible.
I mean, that's called looking at the enemies. I don't... His sensitivity's low. I don't know what you wanted. Okay.
It's the Ranger. Lily.
Yes, come into my electric pool of fun.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I think this looks kind of cool, honestly. I mean, I do wish it was a bit smoother. Like, not so janky. But, honestly, I mean, it looks like a lot of fun to me. What do you guys think? No, it's cringe. Yeah, so see, here, so now Texas is cringe, right? When I do it. Otherwise, you will defend Texas to your dying breath. Y30 on Xbox, though. Yeah, that's the thing. Want to know why? It's because they are obsessed with good visuals. And so they use Unreal Engine 5. And so the game can't do 60 because it's UE5. I can't defend any U.S. state. I mean, true. Don't put this on you. Hey, what do you mean don't put... You guys have been putting so much on me. For it. Who did... You use light mode for everything? All right. Yeah, no. So, see, now, everybody boo this man. Boo him. Can we get some... Because you guys are happy to spam L's when I do something dumb. This man just admitted he uses light mode for everything. Can we get some L's and some M's, please? UE5 sucks for optimization. Yeah, exactly.
Sir.
I mean, doesn't Black Myth Wukong not even run well on, like, even the highest end PCs because it's UE5? Like, the only games I think I've seen that run well with UE5 are, like, indie horror games. like the indie horror games that are like hyper realistic and use UE5.
I've had it with you. Yes.
Bristling Frost does it again.
All right, Kai, I need some
See,
help.
that entire time he was just getting hit by guys from out of the frame.
Okay.
He was. It's just the FOV is so zoomed in, like you can't see anything. The entire time.
Brother, the FOV. Hold on, we got to replay this. Look at this. The FOV is fine. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Does it again.
All right, Kai, I need some help.
Let me go.
I've had it with
Dude,
you.
The FOV. Do you want a 180-degree FOV? Look at this. He's attacking this guy. The people attacking him are behind him. Do you want a 180-degree FOV? Like, this isn't an FOV issue. He was looking away from the other characters. What do you... He big mad? Yeah. Why is he so mad about it? Oh my god.
Bristling Frost does it again.
Look. And then he turns around and they're right there. This is not an FOV issue. He just wasn't looking at them.
All right, Kai, I need
Now, admittedly, I will be playing on a higher FOV than this if they allow for FOV changes, but, I mean...
See, that entire time he was just getting hit by guys from out of the frame. He was. It's just the FOV is so zoomed in, like you can't see anything. The entire time he was going over to the door, he was just getting smacked by these other guys in the room.
Yeah.
This is the kind of game that you need a slightly zoomed out view, third person. It needs to be quick.
There's going to be a third person mode. They've literally already said there's going to be a third person mode. What are you talking about? He's volcano. Yeah, he's actually volcanoing. There you go. Forgive Me Father 2 also runs on UE5. It plays great on the Steam Deck. I mean, yeah, I've never even heard of that game. I'm assuming it's a much smaller game. But like these very big games, they use UE5, you know. It usually doesn't end very well.
Needs to be fluid. This is... I can't get over how bad this is.
Cause some roots.
I think you're over dramatizing it a little bit. If you talk about the frame rate,
Fuck
then sure.
Field of Class.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What? No. Can I ban people from super chatting? Is that like a thing I can do? Because this is bad, guys. This is bad.
And this area to flood, giving us a new way out of the zone.
Yeah, it feels like VR, Eugene. Like, I played Asgard's Wrath.
I will say, the game definitely does kind of look like it was sort of meant to be in VR. Obviously, it was never meant to be in VR. I will say, it kind of looks like that. But it's definitely not... It doesn't look as bad as it's making it out to be.
And the combat flowed better than this. And Asgard's Wrath is a VR game. The combat in this has no flow to it at all. It's just go up to somebody, oh, it's their turn now. Go up to somebody, oh, it's their turn now. It's what in the world? Why do I want? Who wants to play?
I mean, you forgot the whole part where you have to attack and kill them, and then turn to kill the next enemy. That's how combat works in pretty much every game ever. But I mean, okay, man. Oh my god, this is bad.
Combat like that, you got 4 targets in the room, and you just have to slowly make your way to each person. He was going over to the door. He was just getting smacked by these other guys in the room. This is the kind of game that you need a slightly zoomed out view,
it went like
third person. It needs to be quick. It needs to be fluid. This is... I can't get over how bad this is.
Cause some roots to grow. And
I don't know why I replayed right there, but whatever.
Giving us a new way out of the zone.
Yeah, it feels like VR, Eugene. Wrath is a VR game. The combat in this has no flow to it at all. Oh, it's their turn now. It's what in the world? Why do I want? Who wants to play combat like that? You got 4 targets in the room, and you just have to slowly make your way to each person.
I mean, this just looks like pretty much every Bethesda and Obsidian game ever. So, maybe not every Obsidian game ever, but I mean, this looks like exactly what people like from Bethesda RPGs and Obsidian RPGs. So, I mean, yeah, you know, Shut up, Jimmy Neutron. Yeah, exactly.
Quest beacons has turned into an area beacon. It's that little circle inside the larger minimap circle. That means there's something more to find in this area, so we maybe need to look around.
Yeah, and the frames, the frame rate is all over the dadgum place. Like, there were a couple...
Well, I mean, that's not true. It's a consistent 30. But, you know, that's the problem.
Sometimes he...
Also, once again, dadgum Lightning McQueen.
Swung at enemies, and I...
He did what in his cup?
Swore it, like, skipped frames. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, and there's... Exactly. There's no weight to the attacks. You just, like, swing straight through half the time. It's... I'm telling you, this game's in a...
Hey, you know what? Juan hates this so much. Can we get a dadgum spam, please? Can we get dadgum spam in the chat, please? He pissed in cup. He did what in his cup?
A rough spot.
Was mine.
Let's see. It looks like we passed this perception check.
No, yes, yes. Beautiful. I love just a wall of dadgums. Beautiful. Maybe we should make that. What do you think? Should we make that an emote? Chat, what do you think?
You're going to put their souls in your...
Wait, would you guys like a dadgum emote?
Your statue, aren't you?
There's weird things going on, too. There's weird things going on, too, like her face was out of focus or the textures weren't right. Like, what was going on there? There's weird things.
Your statue, aren't you?
There's
it looks fine. Besides the god-awful bitrate of your stream, I can see it just fine. So, yes, all right.
Weird thing.
Attendo, if you're here, we'll get to work on that.
What's going on, too?
You're warning me? What you gonna do about it, partner? Gonna come up here with one of your big Texan guns? What, you gonna slap me with one of your big Texan steaks?
There's weird things going on, too, like her face was out of focus or the textures weren't right. Like, what was going on there?
You see, I have given...
History Untold, a 4X grand strategy game spanning the age...
I don't look like no damn tow truck. Reclassy.
Hold on, wait, I got... yeah, exactly. I don't look nothing like no damn tow truck. You know what? Hold on. Let me find that clip real quick. Because that clip is hilarious. Hold on. I don't look like no tow truck. I love this clip so much. Hold on.
For the last time, I don't look nothing like no damn tow truck.
It's so good. I love it. It's such a great clip. I love it so much. I don't look nothing like no damn tow truck.
I don't have words, man. I feel kind of bad for them because they seem like nice people. They seem super interested in their game and the lore, and the execution is just an absolute snooze fest. Like, I cannot even...
I mean, the presentation's kind of boring, but, I mean, the game looks fun. I'll probably pick it up.
It was so slow.
I sound down. Hey, I'm not down. I just got to be quieter, you know? Back in school now. I can't be super loud.
So non-impactful.
Get used to it.
So boring.
Although around Christmas, now that is when we can bring the energy up.
That was truly bad. It makes me honestly feel bad for them. I don't know what...
Dadgum.
Dadgum. Thank you for the 10 patches. God damn, man. Or, not goddamn. I should say dadgum patches. Thank you for the 10.
Or how they ended up where they did with the decision.
I'm still in puberty. Brother, I mean, I do
Lonometer and Lightning McCreature. Dadgum.
Lonometer and Lightning McCreature. Thank you for the 2. Quiet Shine. Nice. Dadgum. What was it? Lonometer and Lightning McCreature. Dadgum.
Decisions that they made.
That's the best duo.
But man, oh man.
But yeah, no. I hope to God I'm not almost 21 and still going through puberty. You know, I still voice crack. I probably will voice crack on the stream at some point. It's embarrassing, but that's just what happens.
Reforged real-life face is out of focus and dumb.
That is true. His real-life face is out of focus as well.
Bad.
Genre and some of the other genres around, historical grand strategy. This is Xbox's first foray into this genre. It's honestly...
Kirk says I called this, just saying. Called what? Do you think you're the only person in chat that said combat looked bad and boring? I've been saying for the longest time that...
And now he's going to insult some guy who said he called it. Like, dude, Jesus Christ, man. What is wrong with this guy? What is actually wrong with Reforge? Like, some guy in chat just says he called it, and then he's gonna, like, be a dick about it. God, you suck.
The combat looked terrible. No impact, swinging through people. What do you mean you called this? You're not some prophet. We've all been saying this. Everybody.
Why is he such an asshole about it? Jesus Christ.
I don't know anybody who's actually been saying that Avowed looks good before now. I think we've all thought something's wrong, something's off. From the very beginning.
Yes, so right now you can see I've got Shaka Zulu.
Superiority complex? I mean, yeah, that's part of it, definitely.
Here as the...
Kirk's in a room.
Dude, I need this clip now. Here, you want Josh? Hold on. I can send it to you. Hold on. I'll DM it to you. Hold on.
I regret neither light mode or classylicious money.
There you go. Thank you for the 2, Willie. You regret neither light more. Don't call it classylicious. God. All right, there you go, Josh. Have fun with it. Have fun with that clip.
Room full of Yankees fans being like...
Josh about to do his thing. Yep, just let Josh cook, chat. Let him cook.
I told you the Yankees were going to win the pennant.
No one's allowed to take the attention from Reforge. Yeah, pretty much. He has to be the prophet. He has to be the one who called it.
It's like, what the frick?
Launches, we'll have over 30 liters available.
No problem, Josh. I got you.
We only brought 10 with us to Gamescom this year.
Just promise you'll cook with it.
So you can fit in the suitcase. I get it, yeah.
Exactly. Just gonna make room.
Yeah, Lone Wolf, you are aptly named. You're the only person I saw in chat.
I'm waking up to Ash and Class.
Are we really going to start singing Imagine Dragon now with super chats? Thank you for the 2, but God, are we really about to start singing Radioactive through super chats? Like, is this what we're about to do?
Saying that you thought it looked good. You are certainly, you have the appropriate name. Lono, we debated
don't
Avowed on your show, and I was the one that said it looked bad and needed to be delayed. You didn't agree. That's completely untrue and false. I never once said that it should
untrue and false. That is
be delayed. I said that I thought Indiana Jones was the most shaky given the development timeline, and we were guessing which one should be delayed. I have never once said that Avowed looked good and should not be delayed. You are completely misrepresenting what I said.
I don't know
we
about
were
this
taking stabs and guessing at what would end up being delayed because...
He said that he's literally the same guy who caps for Suicide Squad. Yeah, that is true. He capped for Suicide Squad as well. And Quantum Error. You guys remember that? That was a fun saga.
Of the delay of Stalker. And I was like...
Tell me Reforge isn't a Yankees fan. Why? Are you a Yankees fan?
I feel like Indiana Jones is the one with the shakiest release date because I felt like it came out of nowhere in its release date. Its development timeline was too short based on what Pete Hines said in 2021. I wasn't like, I disagree, Kirk. Avowed looks good and they should not delay it. What'd you do? Did you drink before we did that show? I was in agreement with you that it looked rough and bad. I've never, ever said Avowed looked good.
Why does he just fight every single person in his chat? I don't get it. He's such a dick to everybody.
I said the graphics started to look better than their first showing, but
yeah, that is true as well, Max. This is the same guy who said that Spider-Man was an RPG. That is very true.
Combat's always looked bad to me.
Off of that. Now, you get a deterministic seed, which is...
Yeah, I mean, you guys in chat that are trying to say, like, you know, what the issue is with Avowed. I mean, I couldn't tell you, right?
Unreal Engine 5.
I don't know. I'm just saying I called it, that's all. Called what, Kirk? What did you call? That the game looked bad?
Yeah.
You are literally in a stream and in a community of people who have been saying Avowed looks bad from the beginning. Like,
okay.
I get it that when somebody makes a prediction...
Dude, oh my god, I almost don't want to do this anymore. Why is he such an ass to everybody? This guy just said that he called it, and he has to make it into this whole, oh, well, actually, everybody in this chat called it. Like, dude, oh my god, shut up.
They want their flowers, but homie, you're literally in a room full of people that have said Avowed look bad. Since the beginning, you're like, yep, called it, looks bad. It's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
He means he knew it.
Like,
which he did.
Of all the games to want flowers.
You called it as well. Everybody else in that chat called it. He was just also saying that he called it.
For Avowed?
No need to be a dick about it.
Like, I don't think anybody in here aside from Lone Wolf is disagreeing with you. I don't think even back when you did your predictions, like, nobody was like, "Oh, you're wrong, Kirk. Avowed looks lit. I can't wait to play it." Like, that's why I'm like, what do you mean you called it?
He was right.
What?
Called what? He said it was looking bad, and now he still thinks it looks bad. So he's saying he called it. Oh my God. You'd think with all that forehead room, there'd be a lot of space for a brain, but apparently not.
I don't think anybody was disagreeing with you that it looked bad. I think we were debating, like, which game should be delayed. Would delaying even help at this point? Like, seriously, like, what?
You also think Avowed looks bad? I think it looks solid. It's up in the air for me, honestly.
Do you honestly think?
I hope it's good.
Things going to happen for Avowed between when it was supposed to launch in November and when it actually launches in February? Like, do you honestly think they're going to make drastic changes? Like,
I mean, probably not. I mean, as we saw with Starfield, it's probably just going to be a little bit of polish and stuff.
What do you think that delay's going to do? Virtually nothing.
I mean, it's probably going to do something if they're delaying it. If it wasn't going to do anything, they'd just drop it. So.
We had 2 shows where I was the strongest arguer that it'll
be mid as best. I hope that's not true, but it's entirely possible. Unfortunately, I can definitely see the game being not very good, but I really hope it is good.
Bad, but that's fine. I'm already I'm just so fully I don't even know how to respond to that.
So we're in the
Kirk's gotta be trolling. I mean, the only reason I'm getting annoyed with him is it's like I have never once been kind to that game. I mean, I think the nicest thing...
You've never been kind to anybody in your chat either.
I ever said was, oh, the graphics look a little bit better now.
A class a day keeps the salt away.
Yeah, he's actually volcanoing. Don't... You and your one-liners, Butterboy. God almighty, thank you for the 2.
I have been very critical of that game since the beginning, so when you're like...
Lono is the bottom of his marriage and he hates it.
That is most likely true, Sensor. Thank you for the 2.
Like, huh? Like, you weren't convincing anybody. I think we were all in agreement with you that it looked bad. We might have had a disagreement about, like, what should be delayed, and, like, I didn't think a delay would change anything. It's like it's too far along in development. Like, what are they honestly going to change other than trying to make the combat not feel so, like, stunted? That's why I'm like, what? I'm genuinely confused. Like, I don't think we were in disagreement. I felt like we were in agreement that the game looked...
He never said you were in disagreement. He just said he called it. What is the issue?
Terrible.
Why are you so upset about it? He takes so much issue with nothing. He's acting persnickety. Exactly. Oh my God, thank you. Yes, he's being persnickety. Remember when he said that all those months ago? Oh my God, it was so funny and so dumb. Oh my God, yes, he's become the very thing he swore to destroy, persnickety.
Or that the game looked bad, or whatever word you want to use. I just probably didn't agree with the delay because I was thinking, like, what in the world? It isn't going to change anything. Just get the game out at this point. It's
chat
you're
type
not gonna...
plus if I should call myself Classerboy 494.
Do not type. I swear to God, if you guys type that and he changes his name, I'm going to lose it.
From November to February, nothing's going to change.
Thank you for the 5, though.
Change that significantly. That's not enough time to do anything.
Mason, you saying it multiple times doesn't count.
A good option for first-time players. Is it animal husbandry? Is that the route you would typically kind of recommend people go for?
Well, honestly, there are a lot of different...
I'm not even arguing who has a better track record. What I'm saying is putting out this...
Also, just notice he's so hung up over this whole thing that he's just talking over the Ara History Untold presentation. He's just talking over it because he's so butthurt about one guy saying he called it.
Energy of like, yep, called it. It's like, called what? We were in agreement. There was no called it. We were, I think, like, chat that day.
There was no call. But if he was right, wouldn't that mean he called it?
Agreeing that, like, yes, it just doesn't look very good. It wasn't like, I don't remember him getting pushback. I don't remember it. Maybe he's experiencing it differently because maybe there were people in chat that were disagreeing with him, and so maybe he saw it more than I did. I largely saw people agreeing with him, and I know that I was, that it just has never looked very good.
You actually caught that? I just caught that. That's hilarious. What was it? wants to call Avowed Xbox's next Redfall. I mean, Dreamcast Guy said that Starfield would be the next Redfall, and that was far from the truth. So, yeah, I mean, you gotta try really hard to make something as bad as Redfall.
I've always felt like the combat...
Almost like me calling it for Concord a month out, and another mutual acting like he's... Delta, are you still... Delta, come on stream. I'm inviting you on. Speak your piece. Get mad at Alex on stream, and then we'll clip it and send it to him. Please come on. I feel like you need to vent about this still. Delta's very upset with Alex, chat.
Looked like slow and non-impactful. And then what they showed us today, I would argue what they showed us today actually looked worse than when they did their trailers, because when they do their trailers, they like splice up real quick swings and real quick spell casting.
Yeah.
But when you see it raw and uncut and you just watch that guy navigate a room and he had to fight like 5 different targets, it was everything that I was concerned about. The last time we talked...
What, everything you were concerned about was fighting multiple enemies? Okay.
Talked about Avowed, I said, I feel like all of the trailers, everything's spliced up. Like they don't want you to see how bad the combat is, so it's all highly edited. So it's like
I mean, yeah, that is how trailers work. They want to show off the best parts of the game.
I want to see like just go into it.
Check DMs. All right, hold on. Let me see this. Oh yeah, I saw this spec. Lawbreakers has more players than Concord. That is hilarious. Oh man.
Arian get into a lengthy fight. We got to see it today, and I just
the term raw and uncircumcised. Don't why? Never once have I referred to just uncut gameplay as circumcised gameplay or uncircumcised. Why?
I don't think it looks good at all. There's no flow to it at all. It all looked slow and plodding. I don't understand why they thought that. I think first person's a weird
Delta
choice,
doesn't like
but
it.
then I also think just the speed of the game and the flow of combat is just bizarre. It's very...
Oh, also chat, you know what? This is a good time to mention it. Delta issued a challenge earlier, and Delta confirmed this so it doesn't sound like I'm begging or anything. He said that if somebody gifts enough for a copy of Concord, then we have to play it. So...
Very, very bizarre.
Just saying.
If it was a top-down ARPG, it would...
No one can match your freak. I don't doubt it for a second.
Feel bad. It just doesn't feel like there's any... There didn't feel like there was any expediency.
Delta, you said we. You agreed you would play it with me, and we might even get Caden in on it as well.
Or urgency. They were like, oh...
Don't act all surprised now, Delta.
Oh, second wind.
You know what you said.
Whoa, and we were like...
What did you wake up to? Reforge complaining about nothing, and Delta trying to back out of playing Concord with me.
I don't even know what happened. Like an icon popped up. You know what I mean? I remember when they first showed the gameplay and Lono was saying it looked...
All ponies ignoring Concord flopped hard. Well, they're either ignoring it, they're either ignoring the game, or they're saying it's like the best thing ever. In fact, yeah, we might take a look at that.
Bad, different from the teaser from a vibe perspective. Mad different. I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, when they changed the art style, and I was like, yeah, it kind of looked a little bit like Sea of Thieves. Yeah.
Gara lost that bet too. Well, who was it who gifted? Didn't somebody gift Gara Concord?
Yeah, I was more zeroing in on the art style at that point in time because I felt like we went from that very first...
You're back. Don't call me your queen. Don't do that, guys.
Trailer where it felt like we were going to get some...
Why?
Kind of like next gen Skyrim, and then the first...
You did, Spec. You were the... Do you have a copy of it as well, Spec? Right, I guess you wouldn't because it's on... you have a Steam Deck and it doesn't work on Steam Deck. Oh boy.
This trailer they showed with the guy...
Why not? You don't have it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Why not? Because it's in the name, guys. King, not queen.
Like walking down the dock.
You say, you know, it's funny that you say I'm such a girl boss, because I remember when I was studying abroad this summer, one of the girls on the trip airdropped me a meme of Justin Bieber. It was like a picture from like his baby music video, and it just had the text "You're a girl boss" on it. And I don't know if I should be happy about it or not.
It was like, huh? This looks like Sea of Thieves with, you know, an uptick in detail. And I was like, oh my gosh, this looks kind of rough. And then the very next...
Sea of Thieves with an uptick in detail sounds good to me.
Trailer, I was like, oh, it looks a little bit better. I said, graphically, it looks better. I was like, but the...
You should join the Discord. You absolutely should. Yes, I agree.
Combat just didn't look good. I don't feel the combat's ever looked good. I wasn't intending to make a stream about...
I do act sassy. That is true. I do act sassy. That is very true.
Me or debate that point, so I feel awkward now. I believe your POV shifted after the second showing. You said things looked more promising. And I was like, absolutely not. This game is Paduki. You'd rather play Skyrim again.
What the hell? I swear to God, this guy just makes... Does he have, like, a dictionary of non-existent words? Just like off screen. That's where he's looking, because notice how he like looks over here. He's not looking at chat. He's looking at like a dictionary of words that just don't exist.
The class res is real, lads.
What, Butterboy, what does that even mean? Thank you for the 2, but what in God's name does that mean?
Than this. I mean, I'd have to go back and watch. He's
a logician. That's true. In logician class in high school, they teach you words that nobody else knows. I forgot about that. That's right.
My recollection is I have never said...
Looks at his word of the day app. Yeah, exactly.
That the game looked good. I said that the graphics looked better because at their first showing, it was like, what the heck's going on? Like
you will respect the young king's wishes.
The spiders...
Thank you, T. Thank you. Oh, man.
Looked better. The fire looked better. The different particle effects look better, but I had been consistently saying that the combat looks terrible. I'm not sure if we passed.
Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, Jesus. I just spilled water all over myself and it's cold. Oh my God. Oh, yucky. Oh, man. Damn it. Whatever, at least it didn't get on the keyboard.
Last in the night, or if you were reading chat and misheard me.
The queen... Don't say I'm wet. Please don't say that.
I don't think I've ever said...
At least it's not coffee. Oh, by the way, you want to hear... I have a lot of hot food takes. Want to hear my take on coffee? Chat, you want to hear it? Because I have a very nuclear take on coffee that most of you guys are not going to like. Oh boy, no, sure. No. I'm seeing a bunch of no. Do you guys really not want to know? Coffee is crap. Yes. Chicken wings, thank you. Light Shadow, yes. 2 based people. I should mod you guys for that. Thank you. Coffee sucks. There is no good coffee. I have not had any good coffee ever. I don't like it. And I don't need it to get up in the morning, and I don't want to start drinking it because then I'm going to rely on it to get up in the morning. Coffee sucks. That is my take.
That game looks...
Am I British? I mean, I'm not a huge fan of tea either. Like, tea is okay. It's better than coffee, but it's not great.
Worth a darn.
Not even with sugar and milk? No. Then stop getting bad coffee. I have had a bunch of different coffees, and all of them have been bad. Is there, like, somewhere I need to go to have, like, really good coffee? You know what? Oh, my God. Guys, I just realized something. What if I buy Reforge's coffee and I try it? Maybe that's the brand I'll end up liking. What do you think? Should we do that? Water is all you ever need. True. I'm drinking it right now, you know?
I have no mouth and I must class.
What does that... thank you, but what... Yes, no, all right, that'll kill you. I don't think it'll kill me. Reforge has coffee, yeah. Reforge does have coffee.
Avowed combat looks terrible. Also Reforge, Suicide Squad gameplay is great and so much fun. Speechless face.
Exactly, Black Cobra, thank you for the 5. Exactly. Yeah, they once you remember this guy sims for Suicide Squad, you just can't take anything he says seriously anymore. All right, what do you... Chat, type 1. Oh, no. I have a better idea. What if I bought the Quarterings coffee and Reforge's coffee, and I did like a taste test comparison? Would that be a good idea? I honestly kind of want to do it now. But at the same time, I don't want to give this piece of garbage any money. So, you know what? Somebody gift me some coffee. When's the funeral? About 24 hours after I drink the coffee. That's when.
I mean, that's where I feel like we were in agreement on the game's quality. I just thought delay a game. I was like, I don't think that's going to do anything. I honestly thought Indiana Jones was going to get delayed
in 2 hours.
Because
I mean, I don't plan on drinking the coffee right now, so I think we're good on that.
When Pete Hines said in the middle of 2021, you know, the game was only in very, very, very early production. I just didn't think there was enough time between then and now to have a nice full big AAA launch.
I mean, you never know. I mean, God of War Ragnarok was made in 4 years, wasn't it? So, I think it's possible.
I agree with that. I was just trying to say I called it, but yes, to a lesser extent, you called. I'm done talking to you about this.
Wait, what are you trying to do along the way?
Totally
oh my, he's so mad about it. He gets so pissed right now.
I was trying to say I called it, but yes, to a lesser extent, you called. I'm done talking to you about this.
Wait, what are you trying to do along the way?
Totally valid.
He's just such an angry person. I don't get it. Why is he so mad? Like, Christ almighty. Doesn't he have a therapist or something? Brother, you gotta talk to them about this. Because, like, oh, man. Concord was in development for 8 years. Yeah, that's another thing. Concord somehow was in development for 8 years. Isn't that crazy? All right, hold on. There we go. It's back to how it was before. Beautiful. He's just... I don't know. Why is he so mad? I do not understand it. All right, hold on. I want to... It wasn't this. There was a thing. Let me. I'm gonna scroll through Astro's Twitter real quick. Where was it? He was quote tweeting Wooly. Anything? Da, 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 da. Nothing. 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 No. No. Wait. Where was it? Where was the goddamn It's this huge ego. True. Yep, that is basically all it is. Where in God's name is the thing where he quote tweeted Wooly? Cause that was that was a yikes. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. You know, whatever. It's fine. We can we can find it later. It's fine. Whatever. I guess if somebody has it, you can send it. Hold on. Who the hell pinged me in here? Or was it? Oh no, was it? Okay, never mind. I see. Cool. Alrighty. So. Let me go back here. I think we'll save this for when Caden comes on later. Finally, bliss and silence from him. Yep, but now we're on to the next guy. All right. So, actually, you know what? I wasn't planning on talking about this at first, but honestly, these clips have me kind of interested. I don't know. Do you guys want to check out some of this stuff? Or... Hold on. What was the other? There were more. There was more down here, I think. Yeah. What do you think? You guys want to check this stuff out, or do you want to go to like Dreamcast Guy or Crap or Harmon? Ugh. Harmon, all right. You know what? Let's run the poll again, even though I think I know exactly how this is gonna go. All right. Please don't let me down here. Don't, chat. Don't. Please don't. Just don't. Simply do not, you know? Please. Let's see. And you're letting me down. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, never mind, don't. Hold on. Oh, my, you guys are letting me down. This is disgusting. I can't believe it. This is, wow. Dreamcast Guy, well, hey, I'm down. I want to talk about Dreamcast Guy too, but if you guys aren't there, then, yeah, YouTube isn't letting you super chat. Thank God. Thank God. Restart the poll. I don't think that's going to change anything. Honestly. Oh my God. Do we have to talk about Armin? I don't wanna. I really don't want to. Oh my God. Especially since, like, I'm not even, like, super into Black Myth Wukong. But you know what? Maybe I'll say something wild. I don't know. Fine. We'll check it out. Alright. Let's take a look, shall we? China is fake. Black Myth Wukong is irrelevant, and gamers need to stop hyping up trash. Interesting. Didn't realize he was a journalist. Let's take a look. What is with you guys and the How Do I Look Yellow Man? What is the bit with Alex and that? Like why is that on Alex's soundboard? What's the joke that I'm missing? Because I feel like I'm missing out on something. Oh, so wasn't Alex supposed to be streaming tonight? Maybe not yet. Oh God, it is working again. Check memes. Yeah, can somebody please explain the context behind the "How do I look yellow man" thing? Please. Oh my. Okay, hold on. Wait, we got some AI chat summaries. Hold on. Let me see if any of these are good.
We shall fight them on the beaches, in the fields and in the streets.
Thank you for the 5, Butterboy. I don't know what that means, but I agree. Oh, okay, it's a Smiling Friends thing. Alright, cool. That actually makes a lot of sense. Alright, hold on. Viewers are playfully joking with the streamer for not watching Dragon Ball Z, with some even suggesting he should be the first eliminated from the chat. Alright, apparently I should be eliminated, I guess. That's what we were talking about. What do you think, guys? Should I be eliminated from the fight? Or not from the fight, Jesus Christ. From the chat? What do you think? Let's see what else we have here. Are any of these really funny? Let's see. Okay. All right. I mean, those are decent. I want some really funny ones, like the first time though, because I remember when we had the one saying that I was like being racist or something. Dude, that was so funny. The queen can't be eliminated. That is true. Well, I mean, in a game of cards, or in a game of chess, yeah. I mean, the queen can very well be whatever. Time yourself out for 1 second. I can't.
Clutzy, Caden, and Minxie versus Dead Island 2, yes.
We're not going to do Dead Island 2. Thank you for the 2, Devastator. But we are doing another backroom stream eventually, whenever Minx is feeling up to it. Alright, let's... that's... Either he's greased up like crazy, or he just got out of the shower. Either way, dear God.
I do think it needs to be better understood in the gaming community just how unreliable Chinese metrics actually are, right? If you actually look at the infographics, if you actually look a little bit into the behind-the-scenes thing, you can see...
it's not just Chinese infographics, though. In terms of, like, you know, not fully trusting whatever China has to say, I mean, I don't blame you for that. But Steam is not controlled by China, my guy. And, let me pull it up. Hold on. That assumes Harmon showers. That is very true. Yeah, Steam Steam isn't Chinese, and numbers don't lie, Harmon. Like, this is not Chinese influence or something like that. This is just straight up fact. And plus, the studio has come out and said they've already sold over 10 million copies, which I'm pretty sure it's illegal if they don't say it. If they like exaggerated that or whatever. So, you know.
That the overwhelming...
Only 2.4 mil. Yeah, it's the second most played game on Steam of all time. But it's really crazy. Look at the drops when like all the Chinese players go to bed. It's at 2.3 million. And then it drops all the way to 200,000, then up to 2.4 million, back to 200,000, up to 2.2 million, back to 300,000. Like yeah. When it's nighttime in China, the numbers absolutely plummet. It's pretty cool to see, honestly, like just how much up and down there is with it.
I'm a cluster move.
Don't say you're gonna cluster move. God. Why you guys? Why? I feel like I ask this a lot. Why? Simple. There's no need. There's no need.
Of Genshin Impact and Black Myth.
You thought it peaked at 3 mil? It did not. No, it didn't peak at 3 mil. It peaked at like 2.4 mil. What was it? I mean, we can just check. Yeah, 2.4 mil is what it peaked at.
Are all Chinese players. A country that straight up restricts what can come into the country and what can be played and what kind of hardware is available. The reason...
okay, what does that have to do with an American company showing the numbers?
These games do well in...
Caden texted me. All right, guys. Unfortunately, Caden is not going to show up. He's out right now.
China and nowhere else is because they really have nothing to play, right? Literally.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what it is.
It's like it's an entire country of PlayStation owners. Just
no, it's an entire country of PC owners. This guy doesn't even know like the most basic stuff about China and like gaming in China. China is primarily PC. That's why the numbers are so high on Steam.
The Last of Us Part 2 is good, guys. Ghost of Tsushima is a good game, guys.
Hey, Ghost of Tsushima is a great game.
Like
Last of Us 2,
like it's an entire country of people just like that who are just completely brainwashed by the communists to consume any product that they're allowed to have.
I mean, I don't doubt there's some level of brainwashing that goes on, but I don't think that is in regards to video games.
Right. You know, nobody sits there and tries to tell you that, like, Squirrel and Hedgehog is one of the greatest cartoons ever made because...
I have no idea what that's even talking about.
It's a universally beloved product in North Korea. Yeah, because they don't...
Why are we talking about North Korea?
Don't have anything else. Okay,
why are we talking about North Korea? This is about China.
That like Squirrel and Hedgehog is like completely without merit or whatever, right? And I'm sure like Black Myth Wukong isn't like the worst thing in the world, but the reality of the matter is, and this is very important, we need to stop getting excited over every Chinese product that comes out, right?
But people don't get excited over every Chinese product that comes out. What? So because one Chinese product had a lot of hype, one Chinese game had a lot of hype, that means all of them suddenly had a lot of hype? No. What are you talking about?
Just wait till they finally make that Genshin Impact Switch port they showed years ago. It'd be a true class moment.
Wait till they finally made the Genshin Impact Switch port they showed years ago. Will they? Because it's coming to Xbox, I know that, but... Can Genshin even run on the Switch?
Something tailor-made for the...
Imagine Bald Harmon. I mean, I'm sure somebody could make that, Josh.
Audience. It is something that appeals to them specifically, and it isn't going to take the world by storm or, like, own the SJWs, stop DEI, or be some, like...
Brother, what are you talking about?
Amazing product in its own right? It's just a cheap Chinese knockoff of something else, right?
Wait. What is bro going on about?
Again, I don't want to suggest that like the Western gaming world is any better because it's really not. in this regard. Like, I've always maintained that, like, Japanese game development, specifically Nintendo, is
of course there's the caveat,
far superior than the rest of the competition. But again, why do we have to do this every single time some new Chinese product comes out?
We don't. We quite literally do not. It's only when the good ones come out. It's only when products that are worth getting excited about are coming out that people get excited about them, you know?
Right. You know, Genshin Impact. I remember when that first became a thing. Like, people were trying to tell us, they're like, oh, it's bigger and more popular than Breath of the Wild. No, it's not. Like, it's not.
I mean, I don't know about that necessarily, but I also doubt that anybody was comparing Genshin to Breath of the Wild. That just sounds like something that you're making up.
Competing with Breath of the Wild. It's competing.
You're saying it is. Is it? I legitimately don't know. I could believe it.
Against Fortnite, right? It's competing with other free-to-play, like pay-to-win, microtransaction-heavy mobile games like that. Right?
Bro just called Fortnite pay-to-win. He's never played it before.
They don't have the same demographics. Like, Genshin Impact is simply not a product.
Genshin is a fun game. Yeah, now see, that's heresy, and for that, I'm sorry for this, but sit in the chair for 10 seconds.
That an actual serious gamer would ever play, right?
Yes, a serious gamer, of course.
It is the WWE legends of China, right? The people who play that are the DSPs of the Chinese gaming community, right?
Uh-huh. Whatever that means.
They are complete scum. Like, again...
I'm back in OMG, what's with his hair? He either greased it heavily, or he just got out of the shower. But I'm sure it was the first one, because I doubt he showered.
Fortnite has consistently had, like, on average, 1 million players since launch, right? Like, how exactly... Are we supposed to just sit here and try to...
Maybe. I know it peaked. I know when they brought back the OG stuff, it, like, hit its new peak concurrent player count. But I don't know. I would believe, Fortnite's incredibly popular, so I would believe it had that many players on.
Hey, like, oh, Fortnite's the greatest game ever made. No, of course it isn't, right?
No, obviously not.
Appeals to a certain demographic who don't play games, who only play Fortnite because it...
So, it appeals to people who don't play games, but they're playing the game. What are you talking about? Oh, my God. What, chat, what is he talking about? Chat, is this real? Like, Jesus Christ. Apparently, this video game that people play is for people who don't play video games.
And everything, and it's free, right? The game isn't popular because it's some magnificent thing, right?
He was struggling with that one for a minute, goddamn.
It appeals to a certain group of people who don't play a lot of video games. And there's nothing wrong with that. But
you say it like there is.
If you're the sort of person who plays more than 3 games a year, like, you have to be more discerning. You have to be more critical. You have to, like, think past this concept of just like, Lord of the Rings is one of the best-selling fantasy books of all time. So that means it has to be
not a serious gamer to Harmon. No.
I'm sorry, Butterboy. I'm sorry you had to find out this way, but according to Harmon, you are not a serious gamer. This is truly a travesty.
Best. Like, no, you're completely discounting everything that came before and after.
What Fortnite player is sitting there saying that it's the best game ever because a lot of people play it? Who is saying that? Outside of, like, kids.
You're discounting, like, other genres.
Also, what does this have to do with Black Myth Wukong?
No, things that are more sophisticated and written by, like, you know, people who might have more to say, who have different perspectives on things, right? Again, you can't just say Lord of the Rings is the best and just leave it at that. It makes you look like an idiot.
I mean, you say that, oh, this Nintendo game is the best, and then you leave it at that, so... I mean...
Who doesn't read anything else, right? Twitter recently had the thing with Harry Potter, right? You know, before J.K. Rowling came out as a transphobe, you know, like, what was the meme? Like, all these people were obsessed with Harry Potter, but nothing else, because they don't read anything but the most popular thing there is.
What? I am so lost right now. What does any of this have to do with Black Myth Wukong? Or, like, the Chinese audience? What does any of this have to do with that? Am I the only one who's completely lost right now?
So instead of actually developing, like...
Norman doesn't know what he's talking about. That's putting it very lightly.
Taste and, like, becoming sophisticated and, like, branching out and, like, figuring out what they like and, like, having discussions about what is and isn't good, what is worth your time. Instead, they just screech about, like, it sold the most because that makes it the best. And then they kind of, like, warp the thing.
I mean, don't you try to constantly argue that Nintendo games have sold the most out of, like, everything, and then that's why they're so great? I mean, okay.
Make it, like, push their
What's up, Farva?
weird political ideology and to, like, do, like, what they want. Like, for Harry Potter, it was, like, making it unbearably, like, communist and leftist and stuff like
So now Harry Potter is communist. What is this? You heard it here first, guys. Just as we hit 100 people. Thank you all for being here, by the way. But Jesus Christ. All of you heard it first. Harry Potter is a communist book. It's communist propaganda, guys. I can't believe we didn't see it before. J.K. Rowling was actually a Chinese woman the entire time. She was pushing communism onto us.
that. When Harry Potter is actually pretty based, but they try to do the same thing with Lord of the Rings, and they're trying to do the same now with Black Myth Wukong, right? This really needs to be said.
Oh my god, he finally mentioned Wukong again. Thank the Lord.
The reason people are so adamant about supporting this game is that they want to strike back against DEI, which is understandable, and
I mean, that's a little bit of it, but also most of the sales come from Chinese gamers who probably don't even have to deal with that stuff in the games they play.
Want to pretend that something other than Nintendo is relevant in 2024, which is not acceptable. Okay.
I gotta play that again. I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta hear that one more time.
Pretend that something other than Nintendo is relevant in 2024, which is not acceptable.
Oh dear. I don't even know what to say anymore. So you know what? There you go. That is all I have to say, and I didn't even say it. I just don't know anymore. It's not acceptable for anything besides Nintendo to be relevant in 2024. I have heard it all. Get out, exactly. It's so, I love that sound effect so much.
Okay, because you're completely discounting all these great Nintendo games that are gonna come out in the near future in favor of propping up this like boring as all out Journey to the West adaptation, right? Like it is just an Elden Ring knockoff. You know,
how is it an Elden Ring knockoff? How?
I think about what I would do with a Journey.
It's not even Souls-like.
With Journey to the West.
That sound clip, where is it from? It's originally from a YouTube short where a guy like interrupted these people's like RP session where they were like showing off cars and stuff, and then one of the guys yelled "Get out" at him, and then he comes back and he like just, you know what? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I actually just watched it recently. Was it this one?
I went to this car meet in GT5 RP, and when they yelled at me, I decided to get revenge, and this is what happened.
What we'll play.
Hey, what's up?
What's good? What the
Yo,
fuck
can
is
I get a
this,
spot?
What the fuck is this?
Nah, bro, get that shit out of here.
What's wrong with it? Okay.
There you go. That was not edited in. That's actually where it's originally from. It's so dumb. I love it. It's Tuco from Breaking Bad. No, it just sounds like... I'm pretty sure it just sounds like him, but it isn't actually him.
It's like, I wouldn't make it a FromSlop game, right? I would have a lot more faith in the IP than that. Like, well, IP, it's not an IP, but like, I would have a lot more faith in the story than that, right? Like, I would, innovate and do new things, try to make like, something that's more in line with our cultural understanding. Like, again, there's so much more...
What is he talking about? Does anybody know? Because I'm just lost at this point.
What you could do with this than just make it a Souls guild like. Okay, there's so much more you could have done with it. And I think it's worth...
Okay, I gotta ask. Who in here has played Black Myth Wukong? Who in here has played it? Because I haven't played it yet. You have okay. Anybody who's played it, can you tell me, is it a Souls-like or is it not? Because I've seen people can't seem to decide if it is or not. Please confirm. Is it a Souls-like or is it not? No? Alright. No. No. It's more like God of War. No. Alright. I'm seeing it more like God of War. Okay. So, yeah. It's not Souls-like. It doesn't... Yeah. I was going to say, didn't the devs themselves say it wasn't Souls-like and that it doesn't even have like the Souls-like tag on Steam? So I don't know what the Elden Ring comparison is all about.
Noting that because it's worth noting that the people who are
it's kind of crazy. It seems like all that people need to see for a game to be Souls-like to them is if the game has boss fights and when you die, it says you died. That's enough for it to be a Souls-like, apparently.
For this property, who are hyped for this game.
Bad news, you can't super chat now. Thank God. Thank the Lord. I never thought I would say that, but thank God you can't super chat.
Like celebrating Chinese culture, they're not familiar with Journey to the West. They don't own it. They've never read it. They don't know anything about the characters or, or the plot or the general structure. It's just some...
okay, so it's an important part of Chinese history. Why does it matter if people have read the book or not?
Vague thing like, oh, it inspired Dragon Ball. It's a major Chinese cultural milestone. Of course it's going to do well in China.
Yeah.
And not very well anywhere else. Of course.
I mean, I don't think it's fair to say it hasn't done well anywhere else. I think it's done fine in other countries, but I mean, obviously, it's going to do the best in China.
It's going to be big in China and like get a lot of interest in China, right? Like I think their highest-grossing movie ever is like a Journey to the West adaptation, right?
Okay.
So why exactly do we have to do this thing where we have to like bend over backwards and hype up the next big thing from the gaming industry? Just because it's not a Nintendo property. Because I do think...
That's not... If that were the case, then every single non-Nintendo... How does Nintendo relate to this at all? How? People aren't hyping it up because it's not a Nintendo game. People are hyping it up because it's good. And people are excited for it. That's it. What are you talking about?
I think this needs to be said, understood. You never see the gaming community rise up and hype up a Nintendo property like this, right? This is the thing.
Weren't people doing that with Tears of the Kingdom?
That always
and the
Butterboy 494 has become a member.
Hey, thank you, Butterboy, for being a member for 4 months. Appreciate it.
It's me. Like when Tears of the Kingdom came out, like all anybody could do was downplay it. You know, Super Mario Bros.
That is not true. Everybody was incredibly excited for Tears of the Kingdom, but okay.
Wonder all anybody could do was downplay. You know,
who? Again, he constantly talks about, oh, people are downplaying it, whatever. Who? Show me somebody who is doing it, for the love of God.
Become Detective Club. You know, that is getting attacked right now. You know, Zelda is getting attacked right now.
Is it, though? Is it really? As far as I was aware, nobody's even talking about it.
Yeah, like everyone
who, trust me, bro. Yeah, pretty much.
Keeps like making all these crazy conspiracies about the company, but the reality is that like what they're putting out is better than what the Chinese could ever put out, than what the
are you sure?
Americans could ever put out. What
I just don't think that's true, but okay.
Better than like what Neil Druckmann's home country could ever put out.
I mean, well, Neil Druckmann specifically, yeah.
Like, why exactly would I ever care about any other game studio or developer when I could just play a superior Nintendo game on my Nintendo Switch?
I mean, you don't have to... Oh, you got it. There we go. Okay. Took him a minute to hit it. I mean, you don't have to care about any other games if you don't want to. I just am so confused about what any of that had to do with anything. Okay, next one. Shall we, chat? What do you think? Who wants some Dreamcast Guy? Anybody down for some Dreamcast Guy real quick? Oh, man. Or crap gamer. All right, chat, one for Dreamcast Guy, 2 for crap gamer. One. I'm seeing a lot of ones. All right. One. All right, cool. Dreamcast Guy it is. All right, the console war is over. Xbox lost badly. I mean, you know what? Hold on. I want to see how many videos he's made like this in the past like couple days. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, that is impressive.
This is an Xbox Series X.
Yes.
I still remember actually buying mine 4 years ago. They didn't have pre-orders set up at GameStop, so I ended up sitting outside the store in the cold for 5 hours before they opened with a bunch of Xbox fans. And the excitement was palpable. The hype, the intensity, people telling stories about how much they're ready to play Halo Infinite, people actually saying how much Gears of War and Forza and Fable impacted their lives. And it's interesting to think about how now, 4 years later, PlayStation is bigger than ever, and Xbox is just dead. Now, I want to talk about...
Again, the whole Xbox is dead thing. The console, yes. The brand, no. The brand is... I'm pretty sure the brand is doing better than ever right now.
This today, because I think there's something...
Which game are you most excited for? Cluster 2, Path of Class 2, Classization 7, A Class, or Class Marine 2?
Silent, thank you for the... Silent joke, thank you for the 5, but why?
He used a comb. Hello, hell are you frozen?
Hell are you frozen? Yeah, hell must be frozen over... well, no, that would be if he showered. Just because he combed his hair doesn't mean he showered, you know?
Sad about what's currently going on. A lot of the biggest...
Resident Evil is a Souls-like then? Thoughtful face.
Yes, Resident Evil is a Souls-like, exactly.
Xbox fans, the content creators...
It's dead at least once a month whenever rent is due. Well, rent must have been due a lot
I'm
recently.
a classed-it-down classy style.
Don't... Why are you guys like... Why have I...
Now go home and smoke some more crack.
Hey, there he is. Welcome, Delta. Welcome, sir. Hey, you're muted.
All right, let's go.
There we go. Everybody say hi to Delta. Are you here to rant about Alex?
No, here to talk about Dreamcast Guy.
All right, sick. Are you finally over it? Can we finally move on from that?
You already know my opinion on it.
I know your opinion, but oh man.
The passionate developers and stuff, there's been just so much negativity and pessimism.
Especially from you.
I think I understand why people enjoy cheering on Xbox. There's a lot of psychology that's well studied. It's written about in books like...
Is he really going the psychological route with rooting for the underdogs? Oh my god.
David Eagleman's Incognito and stuff about how the human mind... it loves the underdog stories. There's something so interesting about the person that shouldn't win actually fighting back. David versus Goliath, the weaker team winning the Super Bowl, stuff like that. So I've always thought that a lot of the Xbox fanboys, it is because of that. It's that they want to defeat big bad Sony. Yeah, okay, PlayStation's got more
Dreamcast Guy.
No, God. What? How? Can you just, like, not, please? What? Somebody, I don't know who keeps taking away your ability to super chat, but they need to do it more. Please, I beg you. Whoever is taking away his ability to super chat, please do it again.
And more exclusives, and it's taken over.
And now why is everybody typing Clusy?
For Metacritic and stuff like that, but Xbox does have games. Xbox is about to be awesome. All you Sony ponies will be crying whenever we get our next big game. But now, Xbox is going third party. Every game that's currently being made by Microsoft is also coming to PlayStation, to PC, and a lot of them are even going...
I mean, every game being made by PlayStation is also coming to PC, so...
Yeah, if you go by that logic, they're third party
PlayStation
as well.
is also third party.
To come to...
Also,
again, like, these guys live very narrow-minded. Like, all these guys are third party except for Nintendo.
Yeah.
That's it. And Nintendo will eventually follow suit. They'll see the numbers they see from Microsoft and PlayStation, and they're gonna want to get on that action eventually.
Yeah,
They may drag their feet, but by what year? Yeah, you got your 20s. By the time you hit 30, maybe they'll probably start doing it then.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe in a literal decade from now, we'll finally see it happen.
A lot of things can change in a decade from now.
Yep, we shall see.
Nintendo Switch. And I think a lot of people are very
Foxy,
much...
you think Minxie might throttle Alex soon XD?
We'll have to see, Devastator. Thank you for the 2.
Talking about either leaving the industry, selling their system and giving up, or going PC, or jumping over to Team PlayStation.
Again, I don't see what the issue is here, because like a lot of people took a lot of offense to my posts on Twitter the other day when I said like Microsoft has chosen Game Pass over their exclusivity. If you don't like that, please go somewhere else.
I mean, that
preferably
that is true.
PC or PlayStation. Like, unless you really like Game Pass, there's no reason to really stick around for an Xbox. Like, it's like I said, people took a lot of big offense to that. I don't know why. It's like I was just giving the honest opinion. Like, if you want exclusivity, this ain't the place.
You know what,
but if you want like save money on and you like Game Pass a lot, stay with Xbox.
Hold on.
So, just depends.
It's this image right
People
here.
don't like when people don't like an honest opinion. Oh, and they don't like to hear the harsh opinion on something honest.
You guys can't see it. Hold on. Oh wait, shoot. Hold on.
Yeah.
Screen capture. There we go. They hated him because he spoke the truth. That's exactly what it is. People don't like it when you tell them the truth, and they don't like it.
Yeah.
You know,
they don't like it. A lot of people got really pissed at me for that. I don't know why.
Again, you spoke the truth, and they didn't want to hear it.
I'm going to discuss this today because I think their betrayal, their disappointment, I think it's all very valid. And I want to take
He is taking this incredibly seriously. First, we got the psychological aspects. Now we've got betrayal. Like, Jesus Christ.
Look at it because
I don't get what's betrayal. Like, they've been doing this thing for a decade. If you go by the moving things to PC,
I mean,
they've been doing this for a decade at this point.
I guess betrayal in terms of like they've lied about a lot of stuff, but I mean,
but they've been doing it for a decade at this point.
So
what's the? Is this like is Indiana Jones really the straw that breaks the camel's back for everyone here?
Dude, every time something comes out, it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. But then guess what? The camel just gets back up, keeps walking until eventually there's another straw.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
I just don't get it. Like Indiana Jones is really good. Is this the hill you guys want to die on? Is Indiana Jones?
Yes, that is what they want to die on.
Think that if you saved up and bought something like an Xbox, you actually preached the goodness of Game Pass. Watching this all blow up, I understand your frustrations, but let's take a look at some sad tweets and kind of just discuss this whole mess. I hope you're having a great day, and if you could please give this video a like and subscribe.
No,
if you haven't already.
No,
actually, you know what? I have a sound bite for that.
No.
You
took that clip, didn't you, of me? I sent it to you. You used it on a soundboard for yourself?
What clip?
No.
The Kratos one? Or
yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, I've been using that one for a while.
I figured.
Yeah. No. Get out. Yeah, I can also do that. Hold on. Get out! It's so good.
So I keep seeing stuff like this. When you finally break free from the shackles of denial and accept the inevitable fate of the Xbox console, and it's this monk from Wukong completely fading away, I've noticed a lot of the last Xbox fanboys started to say, okay, yes, the Xbox is kind of getting completely degraded, but it still has a content roadmap. I mean, PlayStation doesn't really do roadmaps. They just
it does, yeah.
It definitely does. A much longer one than PlayStation, might I say.
Lots and lots of games. But this is one of the primary inspirations for this video because Cliobrile is a Twitter account that's very obsessed with Xbox in a positive sense. They hype stuff up. They're focused.
I guess Dreamcast Guy would be the opposite of that then, right? Obsessed in a negative sense.
Good times with Xbox. And even they over the course of this last 6 months have been getting increasingly pessimistic about the badness of Xbox. He's basically said, okay, if you're taking the tiny bits of Xbox exclusives and putting them on PlayStation...
Well, they're not exclusive. They're on PC, but all right.
What's the point of Xbox at all? Why are you developing?
I mean, people have literally been saying this for years, ever since they started going to PC.
I just don't get this whole people try to pull the semantics around, saying, "Well, it's a console exclusive." The console exclusive terminology right there is a literal fucking cope. If I can play that game somewhere else, it is not an exclusive. I don't give a fuck what kind of parameters you want to set there.
Yeah.
If I can play it on more than one platform, it's no longer an exclusive.
Yep.
Get that fucking mindset out of here. It's over. You don't have any exclusives.
True.
Consoles. Why are you marketing the Xbox console? I mean, at this point,
because they still want people to be a part of the ecosystem.
What is Xbox without Xbox games? And he actually points this out. A lot of cool things from Xbox today, but with two baffling decisions. So there was a game called Towerborn that was initially advertised as an Xbox title. For years now.
Delta, do you know anything about this game?
What?
Towerborn.
I know it's the game that they kept hyping up for like the longest time.
I have no idea about this.
The whole roadmap for this year, and they come to find out it's going to go to Steam. That's one thing I could say that's legit criticism. That's bullshit. You hype this game up and it ends up going to Steam first. That's fucking stupid. That's a way to really mislead a lot of your consumer base, thinking like, "Oh, we're going to get that as a game." No, you're not. You'll get it eventually now.
Now, there's been trailers, there's been teases, it's on the roadmap of Xbox, and it turns out that it's not an Xbox game. It's coming to Steam Early Access, and it seems like once it comes out, it's just going to come to every platform. So it means that this game, which everybody believed is an Xbox exclusive, isn't. And now, Indiana Jones...
I mean, again, nothing they make is exclusive, so... I mean, they're just these people just recycle the same arguments from years ago as if it's like new.
It's all semantical bullshit.
It's like it's been this way forever. Like, why are we talking about it like this is some brand new thing?
This feels like the primary piece of hatred. This feels like the main catalyst of people's anger and disappointment towards Xbox, because Indiana Jones.
When are we getting the K-box, the class box? Great Britain?
We're not. No, the K-box is not going to be a thing. Stop. Oh my god.
PlayStation 5. People seem to be specifically pissed about the idea that they announced the release date for Xbox and PlayStation 5 concurrently. They said, yeah, it's coming to Xbox and also the Sony system. And so people are like, okay.
Well, I mean, it would be kind of weird of them. It would be kind of scummy if they like misled people into thinking it wasn't going to be on PlayStation, and then like just after the game comes out on Xbox or whatever, then they say, "Oh, now we're going to say it's going to PlayStation in like a couple months." Like that just sounds like a very
even DCG rather rant about Xbox than play Concord.
Yeah. That is true. Thank you, DPD. Yeah, even Dreamcast Guy would rather rant about Xbox than play Concord.
Hey, why not at least try to allow the game to be an official Xbox exclusive?
It isn't. Even if it wasn't on PlayStation, it wouldn't be.
Sell some consoles, sell Game Pass, be a pillar of the ecosystem, even for a period of time. Now, all of that is gone. I think that part of the reason that this is...
I mean, my main thing when it comes to stuff like this is just why do these people care so much? Like why do you care? You know?
Big
why does it matter to you?
For people to be abandoning the Xbox platform.
If you already are going to play the game on Xbox, then just why does it matter at that point?
Platform is because for a long time, Indiana Jones was that big move. This was going to be the game that was finally going to show the greatness of Microsoft, their acquisitions, their studios. It was going to show why Xbox can come back. Why
I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be Starfield.
The promises have finally been fulfilled. In fact, when I said that I wasn't very excited for Indiana Jones, people were making these GIFs. This is like a real video edit where I'm the bad guy in Indiana Jones. And they were doing that to be like, yeah.
KFC equals classy fried chair.
Oh, and now we have chair spam. What? Why, guys? How many times have I said why tonight? God.
Getting Indiana Jones and PlayStation.
This is what you guys do to me.
Isn't, but now it is. Now there really is no reason to have an Xbox at this point.
There hasn't been for years. Like, again, why do these guys talk about this like this is some new thing? This has been a thing for years.
Even if you love Xbox games, they're better on PlayStation.
They're better on the PC, both your games and also the Xbox games. I don't know what's the issue here.
And how are they better on PlayStation? How? Because like the shadow resolution is like one little notch higher. Like is that how? But I don't get it.
It does seem like Xbox is broke. There was this quote from Phil Spencer where he said, Microsoft is setting a high bar for us in terms of delivery that we have to give back to the company because we get a great level of support from the company and we have to do what we're able to do. Essentially, what he's saying is that Microsoft is no longer messing around. The war chest was not unlimited, and so now, since they're buying stuff like Activision Blizzard, ZeniMax, which is Bethesda, numerous other studios, and putting them into Game Pass, they need to see those numbers coming back. They need to recoup their investment, or at least be on the path to do it.
Yeah, that's how business works. Yes.
Means, honestly, Xbox has put themselves in a very unfortunate circumstance because the idea has always been cheap games in massive bulk, right? Okay, so if you get one Game Pass subscriber, that's not a lot. 20 million Game Pass subscribers. Now we're getting better. 50 million, 100 million. That was an actual number that was being kicked around, which is that Game Pass, if it continues to make good exclusives at a good clip with a good...
They're not a... Oh my God.
...schedule, people have to subscribe to it, either on PC or... There was some...
You're having giggle fits. I'm glad you are. I am definitely not.
Rumors that maybe Game Pass would actually come to...
How are they broke? Yes.
PlayStation...
15 billion a year is broke.
Or Nintendo Switch. I mean, I still heard some talks that maybe they're going to try and get Game Pass onto the Nintendo Switch, but the idea has always
I mean, I'm sure they would do that if they could.
Been instead of
they could put it on it. They would
if Nintendo if Nintendo allowed them to. I'm
Nintendo PlayStation allowed it to be.
Yeah, they would do it. I'm sure they would want to do it. Yeah.
You know, 3 or 4 $70 games a year, they'd sell you a $25 subscription for 12 months out of the year and make $400 per gamer. So that's a good concept.
What people are forgetting, Xbox doesn't own indie, the mouse does, and whatever the mouse says it goes no matter what.
That is true as well when it comes to indie, especially that I mean it's hard to know with indie. Like I guess we'll have to see if they put like other games in the future, but part of the thing with indie is definitely that like Disney is probably like because I was talking about this in the last video I made. Like, they probably have to sell a certain number of units, and they know they probably can't do that on just Xbox
or
PC. For
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a licensed title.
Yeah, or else
they need to get the most money they possibly can in order to pay for the licensing.
So, yeah, they probably either Disney...
It's like probably Spider-Man 2 will probably have to come out next year to the PC, and they'll probably have to put it all there.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Mm-hmm.
The math just isn't...
Because we saw from the Insomniac leaks... that they had to sell like a certain number of copies for Wolverine to like keep the license or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it like 10 million copies or something like that? So
mathing. Right now, I think that Sea of Thieves is a big reason we're seeing the death of Xbox. This is what
the game, an Xbox game being bigger than ever is why it's dying. I love Logic, don't you?
The most successful homegrown Microsoft projects ever. I mean, people don't realize it, but Sea of Thieves has now been around for 12 seasons. It came out originally on the Xbox One.
I don't know what he means by seasons, but it's been around for 6 years.
It's gotten updates, it's gotten patches, and now it's on the Xbox Series X as part of Game Pass, and it is massively successful.
Yeah.
And now they brought it to PlayStation and instantly sold 1 million copies at least, which means that this was a $40 game. That means even if you got the normal edition, not even the upgraded special edition, not even all the microtransactions and stuff in the game, this made $40 million pretty much instantly the second they dropped it onto a more popular console. And
that's why they keep doing it.
I think Microsoft is starting to say, okay, how much did this instantly pay off? How much money do we instantly make back for the dev cost by releasing it to a community that actually buys games? This is more money than Game Pass. Like, how many Game Pass fans would this take to make $40 million? A lot.
A lot.
I think there's also a bit of pessimism because now the future of Xbox, I think Avowed looks good. There are some bad previews. Some people are saying Avowed looks kind of terrible.
Then he goes to the next video. This is terrible.
Yeah, no, hold on, wait. Let me actually pull that up real quick because that is pretty funny. We go. Then the next one. Yep. More Xbox trash. Literally the very next video. Like, geez, you can't. His rent must have really been due this month. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
None of this seems exciting. Nothing about this demo makes me go, I can't wait.
More people buying the game equals less money. 10 out of 10 flawless logic. Yeah, pretty much.
More of this. My point is the fact that now, even if you do love Avowed, or if you are excited for the fact that apparently the Starfield DLC is horror-driven and combat-driven, I'll be honest, I hate Starfield. I did not like the game at all.
Oh, we know, man. Trust us. We know.
This DLC sounds incredibly freaking awesome. This is coming on September
I play
30th.
on the Xbox and did about exclusives.
Yeah, exactly.
To PC and to the Xbox. I'm going to play this. I'm going to review this. But I think a lot of people now in the back of their head are going, okay, when are we going to get Starfield?
JFK, John F. Clussy.
Don't. Jesus Christ. John F. Clussy, really? Is that what we're doing now? Will we ever run out of names for you guys to, like, do that?
Special edition on PlayStation 5. How long until we see PlayStation 5 exclusive YouTubers actually reviewing Starfield on the PlayStation 5 Pro?
Kathleen Kennedy.
Dude. Clussy, do not compare me to Kathleen Kennedy. For the love of God, do not do that. But dude, I swear to God, if I hear about the PS5 Pro one more time, I'm going to flip my desk over. We have no idea if it's even going to exist. And he's talking about it like it's been announced and it's right around the corner. Like, oh my God.
Better. It looks better. It is better on a better console. I think it's interesting because a lot of the most dedicated Xbox people, Paris wants a job at Xbox. He's been trying to get a job.
Yes,
at
he
Xbox
does.
For years.
Notice the cut. He noticed the cut right there.
Paris wants a job.
He probably said something he didn't. He regretted saying about Paris.
Yep.
Dude,
Paris is a.
Yeah, Paris is a stupid. Oh man, I gotta know. I gotta know what he said that he cut out.
Xbox. He's been trying to get a job at Xbox for years, and I don't blame him. Secure the bag, but he's been trying.
I mean, that's what you've been doing right here.
To spin this in a positive sense, saying, "Yeah, I'm not surprised." He says this no matter whenever Xbox does something bad, he goes, "I'm not surprised." The timing of the announcement shows.
Is it bad to put indie on PS5? Is putting Indiana Jones on PS5 really a bad thing?
Clear expectations of timed exclusivity going forward. He's basically saying, look, Xbox Bros, it's all going to PlayStation. A lot of these people are like, hey man, a clear expectations, maybe about as clear as mud, which is exactly par for the course of these rollouts. Some games will be timed exclusive, some will be day and date. Nothing is clear.
That is true.
Crapping is a good gift. Look at this.
That is very true. It is very. That's like the biggest problem is nothing is clear.
Knew you'd change your tune. What do you mean a clear expectation, Paris? There's another slap in the face to Xbox fans. Doom is day one. None of this makes any sense. I think the biggest reason that a lot of people are annoyed is because the messaging isn't clear. Anybody's ever been in a toxic relationship with like a girl or a guy who constantly changes plans and flakes out, and suddenly they're super
Joke's on you. I've never been in a relationship in general.
Hot and passionate, and you're rolling around in bed and then they disappear for a week or whatever like that. You know
what?
that it's not just frustrating, but it's exhausting.
Is Doom going to PS5? Yes.
After a bit, you're like...
I mean, they're not going to take Doom off of PlayStation. That would just be dumb.
Man, I really got to find me a sane woman who will actually communicate. I'm starting to think that, in a lot of ways, Xbox is that toxic X. They're going to lie. They're going to gaslight you. They're going to say whatever it takes to actually get through that next big quarter and hopefully not completely tank the business. And I think that sucks. I do actually feel bad for a lot of Xbox fans. This needs to be said. The industry is always evolving. This is
toxic X? Yeah, exactly. Xbox is a toxic X.
However, we should not conflate a big pivot by one platform as an indicator that the industry is heading in the same direction or degree of pivot. Each platform owner sits differently in the marketplace and caters to consumers who have different tastes. Essentially, in the most perfectly politically correct way possible, Brap here is saying, look, there have been rumors that perhaps PlayStation is going to experiment with putting games on Xbox. And from the
I think that would be great.
I have not even bothered talking about these rumors because they're obviously outlandish. Like, there is no way that PlayStation cares about porting stuff to Xbox. It's a smaller...
Dude, just imagine if they did. Like now that he's put this out into the universe, imagine if they started doing that. I mean, they technically have with MLB The Show, but like besides that, just imagine if they started doing that now that he's put this out into the universe. Clip that. Yeah, Josh is spamming clip that. Yeah. Everybody, just somebody clip this moment, please. Just imagine a year from now, we see like Gran Turismo on Xbox. That would be so funny.
Ecosystem with people that don't buy games. And I don't think that PlayStation is interested in putting anything on Game Pass, really. So...
wait till he finds out about MLB The Show.
I think now, if you're waiting for Xbox to suddenly blow up, if you're waiting for Xbox to finally become the kings of the industry that you've always been promised, I think it's time to sell your system. I think that, honestly, Xbox is...
He just wants it to be dead, bro.
Yeah, he wants it to be dead.
He wants it to be dead.
He wants the system to die so badly.
Sell value is going to be way, way, way lower than the $500 you paid for it originally, but even if it comes to saving up and buying some computer parts, getting a budget pre-built system, or buying a PlayStation 5...
I agree with the computer thing.
A Nintendo Switch at this point.
We're good,
I think if your goal is to game, it's time to get a different system. But
no, I mean, you can still play games on your Xbox, you know? That's the thing. People always say, like, oh, they're losing this game. Like, no, it's still on the console. It's just going to another platform as well, you know? So, don't listen to this, guys. If you have an Xbox, if you're happy with it, just keep playing with it, you know? Don't take that out of context.
These have just been some off-the-cuff thoughts. I did press record.
Hey, are you guys going to listen to a meth head? Come on, now.
Thank you for watching this video. If you could please give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Kratos, say your thing.
No.
There you go.
And please keep dreaming. How weird is it? I literally have a stack of mashed potatoes... mashed potatoes and gravy. A stack
from this video sponsor. Fact, no. That would be pretty funny though. Yeah. My takeaway from this, yeah, Dreamcast Guy just wants Xbox to die. Like he just wants them gone. He wants them old yellered. He just is preying on their downfall. It really feels like it. Never change, man. Never ever change. Alrighty. This video was sponsored by this was not... I mean, I love me some mashed potatoes, but no, I would not sponsor Dreamcast Guy. Don't get it twisted. I would never do that. Of course, why should I spend $600 to buy a PS5 and rebuy one game I play? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like, if you've already got what you want on your Xbox and you're happy with it, just keep it. Like, don't listen to Dreamcast Guy. Like, he just wants you to make the console die faster. That's all he wants. And I don't get it. But, oh, man. All right, well, I think that might do it for tonight, honestly. I think. I was gonna keep going, but then you guys bullied me too. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it has been great, guys. Thank you for everybody who showed up. We hit 100 people at one point, so thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. And all good things have to come to an end. It's just how it is. But yeah, I had a great time, guys. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for all the supers and everything. And we will be back next Friday, and hopefully we'll actually stay consistent for at least a couple weeks for once. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Delta, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Say bye to everybody. Bye, guys.
See you, chat. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.